One other major concept that we are going to introduce when we will do iterated integration is changing the order of integration. So the integration you are seeing on your screen is the integration from 0 to 3, integration from 0 to y, fxy dx dy. So when I write the integration this way, it means I'm integrating first with respect to x, where the limits of integrations for x are 0 to y, and then I will integrate the result of the first integration with respect to y, where the limits of y are from 0 to 3. So this problem is asking me to sketch the region of the integration and switch the order of the integration. So we are completely going to ignore the function that we are integrating, fxy. We are just talking about the limits and the region of the integration. So let's first talk about the integration, where we will integrate with respect to x first and then with respect to y. See, the limits of x are 0 to y. So that means x starts at 0 and x ends at y. So I now know which is the curve that I'm going to draw on the Cartesian coordinate system, and that's x equal to y. That's a straight line. So we'll go ahead and draw this straight line. And it has told me that to integrate the function between 0 to y. So x equal to 0, I know that is on the y-axis. This is your x equal to 0. And you will go all the way to x equal to y. So you will go all the way to this straight line, because on this straight line, your x is equal to y. So I'm integrating from y-axis to the straight line x equal to y. Whereas the limits of y are 0 to 3. So my y starts at 0 and goes all the way to 3. So let's say this is 3 here. So this is y equal to 3. And I bound that region. So this is the region R over which I'm trying to integrate my function. So this is the R. So I've drawn the picture. Now we are going to switch the limit. It asked me switch the order of the integration, so switch the limit. So this time I want you to integrate the same function fxy, but I want you to integrate this function with respect to y first. So we need to know at an intermediate point during the integration from what value to what value I'm integrating with respect to y. I said at an intermediate point, so say this is an intermediate point. So my y values are changing from the same straight line x equal to y, and it is changing until I reach this maximum height of 3. So what I'm going to say? I'm going to say y is starting at x. How do I know y is equal to x? Well, the point is on the line x equal to y, so y must be equal to x. So you start at x and you go all the way to 3. And this is the integration with respect to y. Then what is the limit for x? So remember, this y point can be chosen anywhere between this point where x is equal to 0 and this point where x is equal to, well, think about this perpendicular on the x-axis. Since this point is on the line x equal to y, it is the point 3, 3. So the x value at this point is 3, 0. So the range of x over which this intermediate point can vary is from 0 to 3. So it is integration 0 to 3, integration x to 3, fxy dy dx.